coming off an 8-8 season. The Cardinals bring in veterans J.J. Watt, A.J. Green, and James get to the chopper Connor. These guys enough to get the Cardinals into the playoffs at plus 190, Reid?
Yeah, I mean, they got a full offseason, right? They got a full offseason with DeAndre Hopkins and Kyler and those guys, and having the defense come on over. Isaiah Simmons, you got some young linebacking group there. I get that, but they're going to need to stop the run in this division, right? The NFC West has some strong running schemes, and the running backs like Raheem the Dreamstream Mostert, Chris Carson, and some of these guys in that division, you're going to need to stop it quite a bit. And that's the big thing is Chandler Jones is holding out right now. Hopefully the Cardinals can get that figured out. J.J. Watt, clearly, it's going to come down to these guys and if they can stop the run. But having said that, like I mentioned earlier, I think the NFC is opened up. You got Rodgers, question mark at Green Bay. If he stays, obviously it's going to be a little bit tough, but no Breeze anymore. You have Tampa Bay at the top there. But I do think the back end is wide open. And if you look at the Cardinals, they started, Geoff, 6-3 before Kyler got hurt. And so they were on a tear. And you saw what DeAndre Hopkins was doing. Then Kyler got hurt. And then the defense obviously sucked towards the end of the year. And so they faltered towards the end. But 6-3 is pretty good. So, yeah, I got them making the playoffs here at plus 190. I think that's good value.
You think that's good value, Geoff?
I think it probably is, to be honest. I mean, again, Reid alluded to it. This was kind of looking like a playoff team early last year. It's just, I'm just not that big on the Cardinals. I mean, you've got a team with Cliff Kingsbury. They needed a Hail Mary to beat the Bills at home. They really only had one big win last year, which was against the Bills. I guess you could include their win over Seattle there in prime time. But this is a team that went 2-4 against the division last year. And look, J.J. Watt and A.J. Green, it's good name recognition that they added. These players aren't really that good anymore, if we're being dead honest. They're just at the tail end of their career. Great players in their prime. Adding them right now, I don't really know how big a deal that makes.